Today, I will be reading a kid's book about anxiety by Ross Sabo. Have you ever felt so nervous that you didn't know what to do? Do you ever feel like you can't calm down no matter how hard you try? This is a book about the difference between feeling nervous sometimes and having anxiety. This is something I know a lot about because I've felt anxiety many times in my life. The story I'm going to tell is about how hard it is to feel anxiety and how to build some skills if you or anyone you know ever feels this way. My name is Ross. I love recess, chocolate chip cookies, building blanket forts in my room, throwing a football with my older brother, and I am always wearing my favorite Incredible Hulk t-shirt. I really like my friends and going to school, but sometimes when I'm sitting in class, I start to feel strange. At first, I start to feel like there's a tiny bouncy ball moving from my stomach to my chest. And as it moves up, it keeps getting bigger. Now, it's not the size of a bouncy ball, but a baseball. I feel like my heart is beating super fast. Too fast. I feel like I need to escape, but I can't. I look around. It seems that no one else is feeling this way. And it's just a matter of time before I start to cry. Now the classroom stops and everyone is looking at me. I just want this to stop, but I don't know what to do. I'm not just having a bad day. I'm not upset about forgetting my homework. No one was mean to me. I'm not just nervous. I have anxiety. Anxiety is an uncontrollable feeling that stops you from doing what you normally do. Anxiety is different than just being nervous. When you're nervous, it doesn't last that long, like before a test, or a game, or before you go to the doctor. Being nervous is a natural feeling everyone has. It lasts a short time and goes away. But anxiety is a feeling that continues to grow over time. It makes you feel powerless, scared, overwhelmed, and frustrated. Anxiety makes kids' lives really hard. Anxiety doesn't just go away on its own. So let me tell you my story again, but this time a little different. I still like cookies, forts, football, the Hulk, and I also like my friends and going to school. And sometimes when I'm in class, I start to feel like there's a tiny bouncy ball moving from my stomach to my chest. And as it moves up, it keeps getting bigger. I start to take some deep breaths to keep the bouncy ball from growing. The breaths help slow it down, but now my heart is beating super fast. I close my eyes and try to focus on feeling my breath run through my chest. Now I start to feel warm, like I'm starting to sweat. I focus on one spot on my desk. I stare at that spot and try to block out everything else that is happening. I feel like my heart isn't racing as fast and my body isn't as warm. But I'm not sure I can stop my anxiety. I raise my hand and ask to go to the bathroom. When I get outside of the room, I start to cry a little bit, but not as much as other times. I walk to the bathroom and continue to take deep breaths. Eventually, I return to class. After school, I tell my parents I had to leave a class because I couldn't stop my anxiety. My parents told me they support me doing what I need to take care of myself. Can you tell the difference between the two stories? In the first one, I didn't know what to do and my anxiety takes over. But in the second one, I have some skills to help with anxiety. I learned them from a counselor. It's someone I talk to about my anxiety who helps me learn how to make sure it doesn't get out of control. I'm learning to talk to people I trust about anxiety. I have anxiety. At my friend's house, playing basketball, eating dinner with my family, alone in my room. Luckily, I have support from my friends, my coaches, my parents, and my brothers to help me learn what to do. It takes a lot of practice for me to learn what to do to lessen my anxiety. I try to get better each time and I make small steps. I'm not able to completely stop my anxiety. I'm learning how to identify when it happens and what to do to slow it down. From one kid who knows what it's like to have anxiety to anyone reading this book, I hope you know it's okay not to be okay.